And in the studio with us is Ananta, a former Sonoma Valley resident, but a county resident nonetheless, who still likes Sonoma, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love it here. It's home.
So what's going on in your life?
Starting a nonprofit as well as producing events for the community.
Here on the morning show, KSVY 91.3 FM and SVTV channel 27 cable Comcast. Ananta is our guest, and and you have a organization called Convergent Evolutions, and you've got a whole bunch of shows coming up.
Yeah, Convergent Evolutions is a nonprofit that I came up with when I was sick with cancer and found myself without health insurance. And the structure of our society is such that in order to get county help or anything like that, you kind of have to burn through your savings. So I found myself in this journey of not having health insurance and then having to go through my savings and not really being able to afford the treatments that were necessary. And so a lot of people in my community stepped up and were very, very gracious with their services, such as practitioners giving treatments, pro bono, just because they were concerned about my well-being and getting better and not necessarily motivated by money. And so
what a concept.
Way back when, that inspired me to, I made a promise to myself, when I get better, then I'm going to do whatever I can to help others in situations. Because, I was laying there thinking, there are women with children, fathers with children, have a hard way to go and maybe don't have the connections and the community base that I'm blessed with. So I was thinking that I would try to create a cycle. Like, it really is a circle where local businesses can I produce the events. So basically Convergent Evolutions is a nonprofit that produces artistic events. And we range from, hip hop to folk rock to art galleries to fashion shows. And the idea is to span the community so that something appeals to everybody. Mm-hmm. And the cycle is that, local businesses can either buy ad space in the programs and advertise their businesses, or they can rent booth space at the events and sell their products. So in that way, they're benefiting. Mm-hmm. The money that goes from renting the ad spaces and the booths goes towards paying the musicians or the artists or the gallery or the venue costs. And then the proceeds from the events goes towards sponsoring healthcare for people who need it, basically.
Very cool.
Yeah. So it's a sustainable cycle. So it's a convergence. It's my way of creating sustainable healthcare. And what I wanted to iterate with the Convergent Evolutions is that we're not just sponsoring alternative. Well, that was my choice. We, if the person is interested in allopathic or only acupuncture or whatever, it doesn't matter what it is that they think is going to heal them, because essentially it is an internal personal journey. We're happy to sponsor whatever it is that they feel that they need to get better.
And how do people get in touch with you?
They can call me at 707-479-1023, or they can go to the MySpace and become a friend. But you can also read about the depths of and nuances of Convergent Evolutions at MySpace/Convergent Evolutions. And you can also contact me on convergentevolutions@yahoo.com. I wanted to, I forgot to tell you the dates of these events that are coming up. I mean, that's the most important thing, right? Okay, so essentially Convergent Evolutions events will be presenting September 12th at 515 Orchard Gallery, which is on 515 Orchard Street right in downtown Santa Rosa. We'll be presenting Andy Graham, who is an amazing didgeridoo player, and he can play percussion at the same time, which is totally incredible. I can't split my brain in more than one way. So I think he's just totally phenomenal. And then Sky I, who is the lead singer for Ananta Sky, will be doing his own solo act. So he'll be singing in French and rapping in French and doing his own beats. And then I'll be doing my beats with electric violin and cello and violin. And then November 7th, we'll have a folk rock evening, and that will feature Gina Marie Lamonaco and Hoytus Roland. And then December 13th will be a hip
hop
hippity hop event featuring a young man from Eugene who is just turned 18, and he's basically a musical prodigy, and I'm really proud of him. His name is G-Force. He'll be coming down from Eugene to join us on the 13th of December with Sky Eye, as well as Distant Relatives, which is a really happening hip-hop group in the Bay Area right now. So,
I mean, I don't like going to Santa Rosa. I mean, I just don't like going anywhere. But
yeah.
But here you talk about what's happening with your events. It kind of gives me a different picture of what Santa Rosa can provide for the rest of the county.
Yeah, I had a different view of Santa Rosa until my journey took me there. And one of the things in this health journey that I've been having over the last year and a half is that I kind of have to just surrender. And in a lot of ways, I don't get to choose where I am or what I'm doing. However, the blessing is that I can enjoy it. And so at first I was like, oh God, we're going to move to downtown Santa Rosa. What does that mean? But the cool thing is that we're right downtown. I'm walking distance from the community market. I'm walking distance from 4th Street. Amazing. Like, there's this community within my neighborhood where there's like sustainable gardens and this performance gallery. And there's all these really incredibly creative things, which I didn't even know about until I moved there and started getting exposed to it. So yeah, it totally changed my perception, you know.
Good.
I was more in the line of country, Sonoma.
I love it
It's
here.
kind of a big town for me, but
Yeah.
there's a lot going on, so that's good.
This song is called Heartbeat, and it was a composition that encompasses all the beautiful aspects of life and all the hard aspects, and put it into one song and enjoy it.
Okay, and Ananta can be reached at 479-1023, 479-1023, and that is area code 707, or convergentevolutions@yahoo.com.